Virgo, hello my darlings. Welcome to your reading for the month of July 2022. I do hope this reading finds you well. I'm going to pull out a couple of oracle cards first, just to give us an overall theme for the month, and then we'll pull some tarot and we'll get a full picture going on for what's happening. All right, the first card out from the Chakra Insight Oracle deck is the grounding card. Nature, presence, practicality and stability. All right, that sounds like our Virgos, doesn't it? And I'm going to pull out a card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck as well. Thank you, guides. Oh, you want two? Okay, that's all right. You can have two. All right, I'll just move this out of the way. So you have Cordelia. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Interesting, all right. And we have Sulis, bodies of water. Spend some time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean to recharge your batteries. All right, I don't know, I can see a theme already. How about you guys? I know you can. Put that one on top like that. Okay. All right, I am going to get a card out from the Rider-Waite Tarot as well for yourselves. Okay, we have the King of Wands. All right. No worries. All right, I'll just go that way a little bit. So I'm going to get the tarot. Most of the tarot cards, other than that one, obviously, are going to be from the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. And we're just looking at a variety of energies that are going to give us some guidance for the month. So as always, I have called in my guardians, guides, angels and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. Feel free to do the same. You don't have to. It has been in my intention prior to the reading that you will be connected into this reading, that you will receive the advice and guidance that you require, and that you will be divinely protected. The first card out is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is actually in the position that you're coming into the month with. So you're coming in from the month of June into the month of July with this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is a really lovely. Okay, the next card out is the Eight of Pentacles, and this is going to sit in the position of our obstacles or blocks this month. The next card out I'll be looking for will be a surprise or a gift or a strength that we can look at this month for you. And it's that one, thank you. The Nine of Wands. Okay. Let's go that way a little bit. All right. Going to come back down to the bottom left-hand corner here, and we're going to be looking for a card that can tell us a little bit more about your health this month. So that will be mental health, health of the body, and health of the spirit. So body, mind, and soul. Let's see what we've got for my beautiful Virgos. So I do hope you've had a good month, and thank you for being here. Well, guides, what can we tell our Virgo friends about their health, body, mind, and soul? Okay, you have the Hermit. All right. Next card, we'll be looking for what's going on in terms of your relationships. You have the Tower card. Okay. And we'll be looking at those two cards there are going to represent career and finances. 3 cards. All right, no worries. We can deal with that. So we have the Six of Wands, okay, the Five of Cups, and the Empress. All right, so this is in the position of career and finances. All right, and then we do just want a final card, which is going to represent maybe the energies that you might be taking through to the next month, or alternatively a additional message from the universe as well. So we do take it, however, more so how it fits into the rest of the story. Okay, so let's have a look. So clearly The big thing for my beautiful Virgos this month is really about being grounded, getting into nature. So you've got the three cards are telling you the same thing, really. You've got the grounding card, you've got connecting to water, connecting to nature, getting outside. So there is absolutely no argument that that is a resounding advice for you this week. And even with the King of Wands there, you know, it's about, I'd almost expect it to be the King of Pentacles, but it's still, in any case, it's this idea that it's a real maturity, okay? And I think when I think of maturity, I think of like the King of Pentacles and that groundedness. So it really does fit in, and you are coming in to the month with the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're just coming in a very grounded, calm, gentle place. The King of Wands, you know, I think if anything, it's about, if you allow yourself this idea of grounding, then it can really help you to maintain whatever it is that you're passionate about. Okay, so I think there's, you know, there are some shifts potentially going on for you this month, that we've got some interesting challenges throughout the month. So I think the message that we're getting here is, if we're encountering these challenges, which we'll go through one by one, that connection to nature, that energy that you're coming in with from last month, that Queen of Pentacles, that gentle, grounded, connected nature of the Queen of Pentacles, that, and she's a magnificent manifestor as well, and we'll consider that obviously when we come to have a look at the career finances section here. So you're coming in with that energy, and it's about, if you can say grounded, keeping hold of this Queen of Pentacles energy, that's going to help you navigate any of these challenges, which we'll start to look at now. So as I said, you're coming in to the month with the Queen of Pentacles. That first card out is the Eight of Pentacles, and it is in the position of obstacles or blocks this month. So look, it may well be that you are working too hard. The Eight of Pentacles it can sometimes be about burning the candle at both ends, all right? So working to a fault, working so hard that you're burning the midnight oil. The thing about this card, this particular Eight of Pentacles, is that what it speaks to is that, you know, you can see the cheeky grin on this beaver's face, okay? So what it's saying is that when you are working at something that you love, that you are really passionate about, so King of Wands, this passion, it is work still, but it's, when you bring that element of fun in, it makes it more pleasurable. So you're working hard, but you're enjoying it, you're passionate about it, okay? So, but it's still sitting in our obstacles or blocks position in the reading. So even though you may be passionate about whatever it is that you're working hard at, King of Wands is this representation of working hard as well. So even if you are enjoying it, there still may be this idea of imbalance, okay, that you might still be working too hard. And you do have the Nine of Wands next to that card. So, you know, it may well be that you're actually fighting or pushing to finish something. So there may be something that you're trying really hard to close off this month, and it might be in terms of work, being that Eight of Pentacles. So do take that how it resonates. The Nine of Wands there is in the position of a surprise or a gift or a strength this month. And look, I would like to see it more, and I will interpret it more as, because this is what's coming through intuitively, is that it's a strength. Okay, so this idea of you having this resilience and this stamina to keep pushing and keep fighting and keep kind of standing your ground and standing for what you believe in. Keep trying to, you know, find that end to that battle, whatever that is, and that end is very, very close, okay? The card down here in the bottom left-hand corner is the Hermit card, and that is sitting in the position of your health. And as I said, so it's health being body, mind, and spirit. So this month you might be inclined, or you might find yourself in a position, either by choice or by circumstance, where you are taking some time away and to isolate. You know, the hermit can sometimes be about isolating yourself. But in terms of, you know, mind and soul, it really is about taking that quiet time and finding out who it is, recognizing who you are, finding your strengths, finding out what it is that, you know, that sparks that joy for you, what lights you up, and what is your inner light that you can then take forward out into the world and start to show other people. So I don't see this as a bad thing in terms of your health, because it gives you that opportunity to, and it can be rest as well. If you're taking yourself away for a while, and it doesn't have to be a physical away, you know, you could find ways to maybe spend more time in nature, you know, go into nature and meditate and use that space to find out who you are, to find that inner light. Okay, the Tower is sitting in the position of your relationships this month. Okay, so there could be a shake-up in terms of relationships. There could be that when the Tower crumbles, some things, it's all going to fall away, right? And when you go to build the tower back up, you're going to determine what it is that you want in the rebuild. So there may be some relationships that when the tower collapses, that you don't necessarily want them to be a part of the structure, a part of the tower when you do the rebuild. So it may well be that some relationships are falling away this month, but what that does is it opens up space for the right people to come back in. It's like, you know, if you're rebuilding the tower, you rebuild it with what you want in it. You know, you might even put your schmick kitchen in or whatever it is, you know. So it's an opportunity to bring in the very best of what it is that you want. So you can think that in the same way of relationships, you know, bring in relationships that are top notch, you know, the beautiful shiny kitchen, if that's what you want, with the butler's pantry, or, you know, like that's a metaphor. But in terms of relationships, you want A1 quality relationships in your life. If relationships are falling away, just allow it, because it's happened for a reason, and it's opened up this space so that better choices of relationships can come into your life. Okay. Right. Now, this is where we got an abundance of cards. So there may be quite a bit going on in terms of your career and finances here. Again, with this Eight of Pentacles that we've talked about up here with the blocks and obstacles, it looks like there may be quite a bit going on in terms of your career, finances, this idea of security for you. And we've got the three cards here, which, you know, ordinarily there would be one card in that position. So it really does feel like there might be a little bit of a focus this month for you on career and finances. So what I am seeing here is that it's interesting, because there's a couple of different energies going on here in the same placement. So you've got the Six of Wands, which is, you know, that's about taking a bow and really being rewarded, being acknowledged for the good work that you've done, for the hard work that you've done. It's a stepping into the spotlight and really not being afraid to, you know, to welcome that celebration of the hard work that you've done. But by the same token, we've got this Five of Cups, which tells me that there may have been some sort of disappointment or grief or loss. There's something that just hasn't hit the mark in terms of maybe your career and finance. So it may well be that whilst you're being celebrated, it might just feel a little bit empty. It might not quite give you that drive and inspiration that you're seeking. So that's the sense that I'm getting. But on the good side of that is you've got this Empress card. So that tells me that you are looking in terms of career, finances, whatever it is you do from day to day. It could be soul work, volunteer work, you know, you could be retired, whatever it is. You're moving into a space where you are going to be creating something incredibly beautiful. And, you know, this Empress energy, it fits in really well with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, because they're both kind of great manifestors. They're both nurturing, mothering energies. They, particularly the Empress, can create something beautiful. So what I feel like is happening for you is that there may be some sort of shift in your career. There may be, even though you've been acknowledged, something is still falling short, and you might be stepping into something new, birthing something new, something that you are more passionate and excited about, like this Eight of Pentacles up here, very excited about. All right. Now you will be leaving the month and heading into August with the Six of Cups. So it may be towards the end of the month. There may be something coming up in terms of memories from the past. Maybe even a person from the past might come through towards the end of the month. Or it may be that you, even with these energies here, you might be a little bit reflective, and you might get into that internal conversation where you're thinking and saying to yourself, oh, remember when, you know, remember when it was like this, and oh, was it better like that, or it was kind of better then, and you know, this part was worse. But the advice that we can take, and this is the beauty of tarot, is that, you know, we can change any of these energies, because, you know, it's a talking point, basically. So once we can see what is in the potential energy, and we know that timelines all change very frequently and fluidly, but, you know, if you can be on the lookout for this idea of remember when, you know, at the end of the month, then you know how to address it. What I will say is that if something is in the past for you, it's in the past for a reason, and it's always the best advice to not go back, okay? So yeah, a river only moves forward, all right? So be like the river, be like the flow. We've got that body of water there, the Sulis. So be that body of water, the river that flows forward, not backward. So Virgo, I think that's lovely. Yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you have a fantastic month of July. And if you've enjoyed the reading, please do like, share and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next month and or next week for the weekly readings. All right, my darlings. Talk soon. Bye.